Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to give us a few seconds to let everyone filter in, and then I will go over a few housekeeping items, and then we will get started with our presentations for the day. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate you having you here this Monday morning. I hope you all had a great weekend. Okay, looks like we have most of our students in. So welcome to the Kansas Virtual College Fair, and thank you all for joining us. A few housekeeping items before we get started. Please know you can utilize the Q&A button on your screen to type any questions you have to our presenters at any time. I strongly encourage you to do this throughout the presentations and early on, and so that they can help answer your questions as we go along. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. So the only way to communicate with them will be through that Q&A feature. So please take advantage of it. This is just one of our many different sessions happening, so feel free. There are other additional sessions you can sign up for in the future. This presentation will be recorded and will be available within about a week on the same website where you registered. So with that being said, I'd like to turn it over to our presenters now, and we will start with our first school, North Central Kansas Tech.
Right. Hey, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all. Get that going. Okay. Great. So everyone can see it good? Cool. Okay, so we will go ahead and get started. So my name is Alyssa, and I am the admissions counselor at North Central Kansas Technical College, or NCK Tech, as we like to say. And basically what that means as your admissions counselor is I'm kind of your go-to person for anything and everything related to college. So whether that's our admissions process, our programs, financial aid, or just any general questions you have, I got you guys. So here at NCK Tech, we are a technical college with campuses located in both Beloit and Hays, Kansas. So the Beloit campus is about an hour north of Salina, and then the Hays campus is about an hour and a half west of Salina. So you might be asking, what exactly is a technical college? So it's basically a college that provides training in a specific career field, trade, or profession, and they really focus on hands-on learning and real-life experience. And we do all of those at NCK Tech. So we were established back in 1965 and are a fully accredited college, and we offer over 20 different programs of study. So those programs, I'll go ahead and put it in slideshow here. These are all of our programs. So we have anything and everything related from ag technology, heavy equipment, culinary arts, business management, basically anything you're interested in, we probably have a program for you here at NCK Tech. So some really cool things about these programs when I first came to NCK Tech was that our carpentry program, our plumbing, heating, and air conditioning program, and our electrical program all work together to build an actual house. So I'm not talking like a house in the shop, tiny, like a legit house from the studs up. They do all the electrical work. They design the whole layout, picking the cabinets, lighting, all of it. And then at the end of the year, it's auctioned off to a family who go and live in it. So I think it's pretty neat. And then also on the Beloit campus, we have heavy equipment, a big plot of land that everyone's out there in the excavators and all the machinery building roads, ditches, basements, all that fun stuff. And then in nursing, we have simulators that kind of look like mannequins, but they're basically robotic. So they change their symptoms, change their background stories, and really help our nursing students learn more about that whole process. So a lot of different programs here, and we can definitely talk about those more in detail one-on-one also. For our programs, we really like to focus on hands-on learning. So most of the time you're going to be out in your programs actually working under the diesel engines or wielding a hammer and nails, out there welding. We really like to spend most of the time out there working with your hands, because I know that's how I learn best, was when I actually get to do it, not maybe like just listening to a teacher lecture or any of that. We also have internship opportunities. So most of our programs have an internship component at the end, and about 99% of the time that leads to a full-time job. We like to focus on well-rounded students. So there are a couple general education classes that you'll take, not as many as you take at a four-year college, but a few just to make sure you're well-rounded. And our employers really like to see that. Our instructors are super experienced. A lot of time they go to NCK Tech, go out into the field, work for 30 years or so, come back and want to teach. So they have great connections. Our class sizes are small enough to where you know everyone in class and can really build a relationship with your instructor. And then our programs are either going to be 9 months or 18 months. So you can be done with your program in as little as 9 months out there working in a career that you love. And then we also have a job placement guarantee. So what that means is if you don't have a job within 9 months of graduation, you can come back to NCK Tech free of cost and get you trained in another program. We also have a lot of fun stuff happening on campus. So on the Beloit campus, we have on-campus housing and a dining center. We've got a wellness center, full-size pool, intramural sports. We've got clubs and activities. So we have a shooting sports team, FFA alumni team, club. And then out on the Hayes campus, we have something called the Gateway Program, which is a partnership with Fort Hays State that basically allows you all the same privileges as a Fort Hays student. So you can live in their residence halls, attend all their games for free, all that fun stuff. And then on both campuses, we have a Student Success Center, which is basically the go-to people for succeeding in and out of class. So whether that's if you need academic accommodations, tutoring, or need help with interviewing skills, resume, those people are definitely your go-to. And then some details, tuition and fees. So the prices range anywhere from about $6,000 to $11,000, just depending on the program that you're interested in. A lot of them need different equipment, certifications, all that. That's why there's such a big range there. Some of your programs will also require tools. So that'll be a toolkit you buy before classes, and we'll get you all that information also. On-campus housing. So on-campus housing here in Beloit is about $6,000 a year, and that includes all of your housing, your utilities, and then 14 meals a week in our dining hall. And then the FAFSA. So the FAFSA is open now, the Federal Application for Financial Student Aid. Please fill that out, definitely recommended. Even if you think you might not qualify, you will qualify for something. So fill that out and we can help you guys with that too. Scholarships at NCK Tech, we do have scholarships available on our website that I highly recommend you check out. The priority deadline is going to be January 15th. And then our admissions process is pretty simple. So all you have to do is fill out an application online, pay the application fee, and then send in your transcript after you graduate. So we're not requiring the ACT, and then we are also participating in Apply Kansas. So applications in the month of October are going to be free. We'll waive that fee. And then we would love for you to visit. So we do have some prospective student events coming up. We are open for campus tours. So if you and family want to come for campus tours or friends, we can definitely do that. Sign up on our website. And we are having program visit days. So you can do those. We're going to have those on Wednesdays throughout October and November. Specific programs you can come and look at. All of the construction programs, all of the information and business technology programs throughout the same day. So, and you can RSVP for those on our website, and we can definitely answer more questions about those also at the end. So thank you guys. That's what we had. We're welcome to answer more questions in the chat. Just let us know. And thank you guys for listening.
Thank you very much. We're going to head off to our second school at Northwest Tech.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get set up here and start screen sharing. Okay, so to get started, my name is Jack. I'm with Northwest Tech. So I am an admissions rep, but I also am a recent graduate of our precision agriculture program here at Northwest Tech. So I'll get to talk to you a little bit about our college and kind of relate it back to some of the things that I experienced while I was here at the Tech College. So I'll tell you a little bit about our college for the day. Attending Northwest Tech is kind of a unique college opportunity. And according to our students, it gives us a traditional small college feel with the technical education. When asked to describe Northwest Tech in one word, our students chose to use the word family more often than not. And so we pride ourselves on maintaining the status of a maverick family. And we try to uphold that reputation through staying true to several of our core values. One of the first of those values is in facilitating hands-on education within a small class environment. Our instructors place great importance on retaining small class sizes, which allows our students to be known by their names and personalities rather than their student ID and their current letter grade. Classroom time at Northwest Tech, we try to keep it to a minimum, which allows for teaching through spending time in the shop and or lab environment, completing real life projects as they were demonstrated in class. Our faculty provides top-notch instruction across 15 different programs, ranging divisional categories, including transportation, information technology, human services, and construction. Jobs after graduation at Northwest Tech are pretty easy to acquire. With our vast amount of industry partnerships, we maintain a 91% placement rate across campus. An additional value that we've held throughout the history of Northwest Tech is in providing an affordable cost for attendance. Our institution utilizes flat rate tuition, which allows an unchanging cost for students and classes up to 30 credit hours per semester, and make sure that there's no difference in cost whether you're an in-state or out-of-state student. And assistance with our college is available for paying. At Northwest Tech, at least 98% of our students receive some sort of financial aid, whether that's through scholarships, grants, or industry partnerships. Included on this slide is a QR code to our scholarships and more page, which displays the scholarship opportunities that are available at Northwest Tech. And then our final value is in combining technical education with a traditional college experience. As a part of that, Northwest Tech competes in 10 sports, 8 of which are part of the NJCAA, and 2 additional collegiate athletics. Our institution also provides 4 campus housing options consisting of 3 on-campus and 1 off-campus options. And Northwest Tech also hosts an on-campus cafeteria, which provides a meal plan made up of 19 buffet-style meals every week. Our campus also provides a wide variety of fun and diverse student life activities, including karaoke, live music, and trivia nights in the stable, a favorite student hangout, intramural sports tournaments, including flag football, paintball, basketball, and upon completion of your selected program, a celebration of your accomplishments that we call Grad Fest, which involves free food, mud volleyball, and a bunch of other activities. So we'll go ahead and move forward. If you have any questions or are interested in more information, you can chat with us in the Q&A. We at Northwest Tech are continuing with in-person classes and are conducting on-campus tours for those interested. We also have the availability to schedule shadow days within the programs, allowing you to see what a day in the life of the student really looks like. If you're unable to travel to campus, we understand. We also will provide virtual tours of our programs and of the college itself. If you'd like to schedule an in-person or virtual tour, follow the directions on screen to visit our website and complete the form for requesting a tour. And if you think you're ready to apply and secure your spot as a future Maverick, you can use the QR code on screen to apply today. And then if you have any questions about where to find us to see what we're doing, we post to all of our social media a lot of different things about what's going on at the college. So you can find us at all of our social media links on screen. And with that, I want to thank everybody for being with us and give us just a little second. If anybody has any questions, hopefully I can try to answer it live. Any questions? Okay, with that, I guess I'll go ahead and pass it on to the next presenter.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have our third college, WSU Tech.
Thank you very much, guys. My name is Cody, and I am the high school recruiter here at WSU Tech. And I want to thank everybody for taking the time and joining us for our presentations today. So WSU Tech, like everyone else, or the colleges that have gone before us, we're a technical school. We aim to deliver high-tech, high-wage, and high-demand career pipeline for students looking to enter into certain industries. We partner with our industry partners to make sure that our students are getting the skills that they need in order to become a successful employee for that particular company or industry. Just a couple of really quick things about WSU Tech. We really focus in that hands-on curriculum and making sure that our students have an opportunity to practice the skills that they're going to need once they get out into the workforce. But we not only focus in technical education, we also have general education that students can use to take out into other institutions like four-year colleges. So we have over 100 different certificates or degree options that you can earn. Some of our programs are as little as a single semester. Some of those programs are going to build towards an associate degree, which would be more of a 4 or 5 semester program, depending on how quickly you took those classes. And also we have that affiliation or partnership with Wichita State University. So all of our students have an opportunity to take any of our associate degrees and roll them over into a bachelor's degree at Wichita State, if that's something that students would like to do. So we're going to kind of just take a quick view of some of our programs. I would love to be able to talk about each one of these, but unfortunately, it's just not going to be something that we're going to be able to get through each one of them. But airframe and power plant, this particular campus, our National Center for Aviation Training, focuses on all of our manufacturing and all of our aviation programs. So aviation maintenance technology, this is aircraft mechanics, servicing and working on vehicles that are out currently in the workforce. So the other programs that we have that are special at this particular program is also our design courses. Our design programs are things that students can learn how to use AutoCAD and CATIA to take those blueprints out into the industry. Next, we're going to take a look at our programs at City Center. Industrial automation, machine maintenance, auto service are just a few that are housed here at this particular campus. And then we'll move on to our Old Town campus. Here at Old Town, this is all of our healthcare and all of our nursing programs, surgical technologies, practical nursing, and our short-term healthcare programs, CNA, CMA, and HHA. So these are great opportunities for students looking to get into the healthcare facilities or healthcare field. Our surgical tech program has 100% job pass, or 100% board pass and 100% job placement over the last 4 semesters. Going into our WSU South campus, this is the campus that houses all of our general education classes and some of those programs that you see on the screen. We also at WSU Tech have on-campus housing that you can opt into. That on-campus housing will take place at Wichita State University. So if a student wants to have a more traditional college experience, live on campus, have access to Greek life, intramural sports, get opportunities to go to athletic events, you have an opportunity to opt in through WSU's, it's called the Shocker Experience. We are an open admittance college, so our application is free all year round, and we're 100% admittance. So if you haven't taken the ACT yet or didn't get a qualifying ACT score for another college, WSU Tech will accept you as a student. The things that you see on your screen is our QR code. So if you would like to get some more information on any of the programs or anything that you saw today, please make sure that you use that and reach out to us. We're also available for in-person tours or virtual tours. So if this is something that you would like to set up, again, please use that QR code that's on the screen or contact me via email or with a phone call, and we'll be happy to help set that up for you. I'll go ahead and stop sharing for right now and ask, does anybody have any questions? All right, well, if there's no questions, then I'll go ahead and turn my time back over to the group. Thanks for coming, guys. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Students, just remember that Q&A button is there to help you. So please take advantage of having all of these counselors and reps available to you right now by asking some questions. And with that being said, I'm going to pass it off to our last school. Go ahead, Paul Mitchell.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren. I'm the financial aid leader here at Paul Mitchell School, Wichita.
And I'm Lisa. I'm the admissions leader here at Paul Mitchell School, Wichita. So we are just here and excited to share with you a little bit more about Paul Mitchell School and our programs. So basically just a little bit about Paul Mitchell. We are celebrating our 40 years of our brand, and we have a network of over 100 schools, and we're growing. So with Paul Mitchell, so we're just from the Paul Mitchell campus, but we do have schools all over the country and pretty much every major city. So we are also a global network of graduates, and we have over 50,000 salons globally. So we are also just more affordable than you would think because of our network and all of the resources that we have as a brand. So just a little bit more about our team. When you inquire to Paul Mitchell School here at Wichita, we just have 3 people on our enrollment team. So myself, Lisa, and then we have Lauren, who's our financial aid leader, who will help you through all of the funding. And then we also have Debbie Stuber, who when I'm out doing tours or not available to answer the phone, she also answers all of our enrollment questions, but she also works with all of our students on, finding a job and working with them on placement. So just with our agenda today, we are going to talk about the overview of our programs, our education, the culture here at Paul Mitchell, financial aid, and then also just how to apply with us. So a little bit more about cosmetology. We have 2 programs, cosmetology and barbering. First, some details about cosmetology and what you'll learn and services that you'll be licensed to perform as a cosmetologist. So you'll learn hair coloring and lightening, precision hair cutting skills, perms, relaxers, silk press, eyelash extensions, tape and hair extensions, styling, updos, finishing, wash house experiences, treatments, manicures, pedicures, makeup, facials, and waxing. You'll also learn product knowledge and customer service. So don't worry, we tailor our education to reach out to every kind of learner. With barbering, it's a 1,200-hour program. Having both programs at our school is definitely a plus. Everything we do here is about giving you the skills you need and getting you off to a great start. So we are 100% about your career and setting you up for success. Barbering is just a focus on men's grooming. So a lot of the same things as cosmetology, but just really focusing on more shaving, facials, massaging, waxing, and styling and finishing for male clients. So here's a list of what you can expect with your Paul Mitchell experience. So education, culture, and then also, of course, placement. So we have a lot of digital support here at Paul Mitchell. That's one of the things that really makes us unique. We have had an entire school upgrade on our technology, as you can see from this video that will play here. We really make a big use of that. So a lot of your learning here is hands-on. So we have new Zoom classrooms that you can see up close what your instructors are doing and demonstrating as they talk you through the steps as you practice on your mannequin heads throughout the course. Your tuition when you enroll with us does include an iPad and a kit with professional tools that you'll carry with you throughout school and are yours to keep as you transition from a future professional to a licensed professional. So with digital support, we have an iPad plugged in as an app that Paul Mitchell has created for all of our learners. So you'll also have use of our exclusive interactive apps on your iPad, such as a cutting app, color app, and a makeup app. So they're all very interactive. They have videos that really help you learn not only here at the school, but when you're outside the school too. So you'll be amazed at everything you'll be learning while you're using these apps. The culture of Paul Mitchell is inclusive, welcoming, positive, inspiring, and definitely kind. Our culture is also about giving back to the community. So as you can see here, we support so many different charities around the world. Our products are safe for people and the environment. We never test on animals. In fact, we have an entire line of pet products as well. Paul Mitchell School Wichita supports a lot of local community charities such as Convoy of Hope, Wichita Children's Home, the Veterans Hospital, homeless shelters, and we also give free haircuts for several different surrounding schools around back to school time too. So setting you up for success is also a big part of your career, your time with us. So we have a dedicated placement specialist that will help you focus on your career. Our mission is to introduce you to career opportunities throughout your education and help you network with salons and barbershops who are hiring. This is a great time to be a barber or a cosmetologist. It's a growing industry. So right now, our placement rate is at 90% for both barbers and cosmetology students. So an important question that a lot of people have is, how can I afford this? Our school is accredited, so we are able to offer financial aid through the Department of Education. So we also offer scholarships and payment plans. Lauren is our dedicated financial aid leader, and she will walk you through the process. If you want to try on your own to fill out a FAFSA, you can put in our school code, and once we receive that, we can let you know what your options are for paying for school. So we highly encourage you to start the enrollment process early. We are currently waiving our application fee through the end of December, so there's no fee to apply with us. You can go straight to our website, submit an online application, and get started. Once you do that, I or Lauren will follow up with you on starting the enrollment process and setting up a campus visit. So we can walk you through each step of the enrollment process. We'll contact you to set up a tour. We do in-person tours or virtual tours at this time, and we can get you started on the whole process. And then, as you can see here, we have our 2021 start date. So we have classes starting year round. We have both a full-time and a part-time evening schedule available. So there's always a schedule that will fit your needs. The full-time schedule takes 10 months for cosmetology and 8 months for barbering, and then 18 months for cosmetology part-time and 15 months for barbering part-time. So that wraps up our presentation today. So does anyone have any questions?
We have a quiet bunch today.
Yes.
So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And students, please know if you have any questions, now is the time to ask before we end the webinar. So please utilize that Q&A feature if there's anything you want to know from any of the 4 schools that presented, and they would be more than happy to answer those for you. And if no one has any questions, I do want to say thank you for joining us today. After you close out of this session, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate your feedback you can provide. Also, this was just one of many sessions being hosted. Feel free to sign up for additional ones. We'd love to have you. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all the other sessions recordings on the website that you did use to register for. So thank you again. And I will give us a minute or two. If you have any questions, you can put them in the Q&A. And if not, we will end this session and have a great day. So feel free to put them in. Our presenters will stick around for a minute or two and see if any pop up. And if not, we will end the session. So thank you guys. Last call, any last minute questions, please feel free to put them in the Q&A. We do have one question. So we're getting that answered for you. And then if there are none others, once that is answered, I will end the session. So thanks again for everyone for joining. Last call before I end our session. I see we have another one that popped up, so I'll give us another minute or so to get that answered for you. If any of the 4 schools have a photography program, feel free to unmute yourself and claim your stake. But if not, then that will answer our question for the student that none of the schools offer it if no one speaks up.
So at Northwest Tech, we don't necessarily have a direct photography program, but what we do have is computer graphics technology, which will get into digital art and those kind of things. But part of that that some students decide to build is a portfolio of digital photos and some cinematography and those kinds of things. So not strictly photography, but it is involved in the computer graphics technology program. You can build a portfolio of digital photos.
Thank you very much. Does anyone have a welding program?
I think all of the technical colleges probably have a welding program. WSU Tech definitely does have a welding program. We teach 4 different welding processes. You can come in and learn just one of those welding processes in as little as 1 semester. And we also have several additional certifications that you can earn through weld test and bend tests. So you come out with not only your technical certificate or your associate degree, but there's some additional certification that you can earn through our program as well. And I'll be sure if we have a question, I can put that link and I'll make sure to get you there. Okay, Hunter?
Yeah.
And NCK Tech also has a welding program on both the Beloit and the Hayes campuses.
Thank you. I don't see any more questions, so I will give us 1 sec. So I know WSU said they were going to add a link, and then once I see that is added, we will close out the session for the day. So Thank you all for attending. We appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. So thanks again. Thank you, presenters, and have a great day.